I was serving in Randfontein, and that's a town in South Africa. And in Randfontein, we didn't have a ton of success. And one day we got a referral, and the referral was for a township just out of Randfontein. And we visited this elderly woman, and she was the sweetest lady I'd ever met. And she invited us in. We shared the first lesson with her. She was extremely responsive. She promised to pray and read the scriptures. We get a lot of those, but rarely does it happen. So we came back the next visit. Sure enough, she'd read. She had not only read the chapter we left, but several other chapters. She had prayed diligently. And so we went on to explain, the Holy Ghost and what it feels like and how she could recognize an answer. Shortly thereafter, we invited her to church, and she told us straight up, I don't have a lot of money. In order for me to get to church, I don't have a car. I'll have to take a taxi. I don't think I can come because I don't have the money. And so we tried to figure out a way. A member could come and pick her up, but that township was so far away that was hard to find. Sure enough, though, the next Sunday she was there. And she said, "Elders, you wouldn't believe what happened. The Lord blessed me. I was able to make it." And every week we'd come and visit her. Kind of the same thing. "Elders, I don't know if I'll be able to make it this week. I really don't have much money. And I have food and stuff that I need to get a child to support. But I'll see what I can do." Sure enough, she'd be at church every Sunday. She was extremely diligent. We baptized her shortly thereafter, and that woman's testimony of tithing was inspiring. She paid tithing, and she told us, as long as I pay my tithing, I know I can make it to church, which is kind of an interesting concept. But, that experience alone just gave me such a strong testimony of tithing and the ability to do a lot with a little bit of money in humble circumstances. If we put our mind to it and we exercise faith, miracles can happen. And that's really helped my wife and I, get through school on a budget and stuff. So that was a pretty neat story.